But
I
look, we
feel
got
you.
another big game coming up though.
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl rematch. And they got y'all a 4 o'clock game as well, right? What the world? They got y'all playing with everybody else. It's a Super Bowl rematch. Y'all
Yeah.
should be proud. They should swap our games out. I mean, I don't know. It's a Super Bowl rematch, but y'all both just played primetime games, so I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So AJ, the Eagles, they won. Let me tell you this all. It's not about us no more. The Eagles, they won. The Chiefs, they lost. So, how you feeling about this game against y'all and the Chiefs?
I feel good, Joe. I feel good, and I forgot my flag, but it's all good. I got the Eagles in the background. We straight. We gonna hold it down, man. What I want to say first is it's very early. Before I say anything about Philly, I want to say something about the Chiefs. It's very early, but I know in my heart of hearts I am 1,000% right about the Chiefs. This team is not gonna be the same team we used to that we're used to seeing, bro. Now I still got them going to the AFC Championship and making a run because you just give them that respect. But as far as them being this juggernaut that's gonna snatch the division and dominate and do this, that, and the third, I do not see that team this year. They look suspect defensively, right? No, first off, let me rewind. They used to winning all these games close down the wire, bro. They spent, I want to say, 2 straight years doing it. Every game coming down to the wire. Every game coming down to the wire. And somehow somebody miss a kick. Or somebody block a kick. Or last second touchdown by, Patrick Mahomes. Or somebody fumbles and they win off that. Or some flag, mysterious flag comes out. They win off that. It's always something. They find ways to win these games, bro. But that only lasts for so long. It only lasts for so long. And this year, I think it's going to flip. Either they going to dominate or they going to lose a lot of these close games. And I thought this was the perfect example of that. This game came down to the wire. Shout out to Herbert. Played out of his mind. One of the best games I've seen him play in his entire career, might I add. So great game. He diced them boys up left and right. They could not defend. It seemed like anytime Herbert dropped back, it seemed like he was going to complete the pass. You know it's crazy when I have confidence he going to complete every throw. Because you know how I feel about him. He dropping back. He completing every throw, making every read, making every pass. The game comes down to, and this is, to me, this is one of the biggest signs. Before I even say anything about Pat, this is one of the biggest signs. Your best player on defense, Chris Jones, decides to go in on the defensive line instead of keeping contained, and Herbert just runs for 14 yards and seals the game. Lack of discipline. After a Super Bowl loss, y'all just lost 40-22. You come out with a lack of discipline against a division rival? Joe, I just don't think that I really do not think that they are going to be the same team. Offensively, they got injuries that they're dealing with. Obviously, Rashid Rice is still out. I don't know if Xavier Worthy is going to be healthy. Travis looked okay. He had that what touchdown going down the sideline. He looked okay. But like even Pat, man, overthrowing guys left and right. Overthrowing guys left and right. I'm just like, look, man, this team, they can't get the run game going. They can't run the ball. So Pat running all over the place, getting every first down, making every play. I just, on one hand, with the Philadelphia Eagles, we're gonna get to how they look in a second. I can see them being better. On the Chiefs, I can see them being marginally better, but not a lot. I think this is who they're going to be this year. I think it takes so many times you can have these close games and you can get to an AFC Championship game and get to a Super Bowl. At some point, you're gonna hit that wall and you're gonna fall for a season, maybe two. Now let me get to Philly. Let me pull up these numbers real quick. Let's start with the obvious, right? AJ Brown, 1 reception, 8 yards. Devontae Smith, 3 receptions, 16 yards. Right? Saquon Barkley, 18 carries, 60 yards, 1 touchdown. Joe, you picked the Cowboys. If I told you AJ was only gonna catch 1 pass, Devontae was only gonna catch 3 for 16 yards, and they was gonna keep Saquon under 100 yards, you still picking, or you think you sticking with that Cowboys pick? You saying the Cowboys gonna win that game?
If you told me CeeDee Lamb had 3 drops,
No, 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 no. We just talking about the Eagles. We just talking about what happened on the offensive side of the ball for the Philadelphia Eagles. No, no, no. Them stats. If I gave you that stat line, it didn't tell you anything else about the game. Just say everybody's healthy. Everybody ends the game healthy. CD's out there. Dak is out there. You know, they don't have Micah no more, but they got, you know, Bland and Diggs.
Kenny Clark.
Hey. What in your mind, how you got the game ending if I tell you that?
Oh, y'all losing.
Oh man. Then you look at Jay Hurts. Let me scroll back up. 152 passing yards, nothing too crazy. 19 of 23, 82% completion percentage, 2 rushing touchdowns, 14 carries, 64 yards. No, 60. Yeah. Well, it was really 64, but then he did the 2-0, so it's 62. I want to say this about Jay Hurts, bro. All off season long, we hear about what he got and what he working with and all of that. But I keep telling people the same way you feel about JD5. Long as you got JD5, you alive. Long as I got Uno, I feel good, bro. Long as and it might not rhyme, but it worked. Long as I got Uno, I feel good that we have a chance to win a football game. What I saw from him in that game, and I know the numbers don't blow you out of the water, but it's when you watch the game, I can tell that he just won the Super Bowl and he was Super Bowl MVP. I can tell by how he playing. Thank you, baby. Thank you. She brought me the flag. She got me right. She got me right. You know what I mean?
I saw you turning up too.
She got me right. You know what I mean? I can tell that he just won the Super Bowl. You know, because he playing with a ton of confidence. When I look at him in the pocket, in years before, even last year, sometimes he would get a little jittery in the pocket when the pocket would collapse. This past game, I saw him just sitting there. I'm like, he ain't moving at all. Sit there. Dot. I'm chilling. Pass rush coming, but I'm good. When I need to run, I'll run. But for the most part, I'm chilling. And one thing I give him credit for, people say dink and duck. I give credit to Hurts when he dinks and ducks. Because I love when he do that. You want to get to 2nd and 5 in this offense. You want to get to 3rd and 3 in this offense. You don't want to be at 3rd and 10, 3rd and 13. Dink and dunk all day long if that's what they're going to give you, because they don't want Ajae and Devontae to burn you over the top, or even Dotson to burn you over the top. Dink and dunk and keep the possession going. He took his time in the pocket. He made the right throws. He ran when he needed. And I will say this about Jalen. The team didn't look good. It was a weird day. Ajae, Devontae not doing much. Saquon getting slowed down because the Cowboys' rush defense was a lot better than expected. Well, not a lot better, but better than I expected them to be. You got Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott, so he's ejected before the game even really get going. You got the big-time weather delay that I think slowed everything down. But when push came to shove, Dak, you gonna go down there and score? We a little nervous? Okay, cool. Next possession, Hurts. He gonna go down and score. Dak go down and score again? All right, we gonna give you another touchdown. Dak go down and give you a field goal? You know what? We gonna come down and give you another touchdown and take the lead going into half. The confidence he got right now is very reminiscent to 2022. It's very reminiscent to 2022, Joe. If he keep at this pace, it's gonna get ugly. I'm feeling good about my MVP pick. I'm feeling good about it, Joe. I'm feeling good about it, Joe. I'm trying to tell you, this is the best week 1 game he's had probably since the Lions in 2022. Because he was okay last year. He had them 2 picks. And then we saw how he was against the Pats. It's the best game, just the best week 1 he played since the Lions. I'm excited, Joe. The same way you feel about Jaden, man. I'm excited. So going into this game, I feel like the Chiefs are going to come out. They're going to want to make a statement, because they don't want to go down 0-2. We understand 0-2. We understand all that. But the Eagles also want to make a statement. Y'all think y'all that, but y'all ain't no more. Jalen Carter is going to play. Ajae is going to touch the ball. Devontae is going to touch the ball. I'm very interested to see if they continue to play Saquon the way they did in the Super Bowl. Because Hurts then killed y'all twice in 2 back-to-back Super Bowls. With that strategy, let's slow the run down and make him throw. He didn't kill you twice with that. So do you switch it up? and try to stop the pass now and let Saquon kill you, or do you keep that method and allow Hurts to kill you? I think either way is doomsday. I think we walk away with a win, man. I don't know what the spread is. We're gonna get to that with the pick'ems, but if
Mm-hmm.
shoot, I'm sure it's not crazy. I got the Eagles
Mm-hmm.
against whatever spread there is, bro.
And the
Like
Chiefs at home. So.
yeah, man, please, I feel good, man. You see the
Mm.
Jordan, you seen the tribute to Jordan. I know you saw it after the, you know what I mean, like, you know what I
When
mean.
he did, I
Oh
was like,
man,
oh Lord, this
oh
man.
man, he
Like
feeling, hey,
Jordan fans, he's struggling on week one.
he feeling himself, bro. You can see it, and I love to see it, bro. I love to see it.
Okay, okay. Also, I want to mention Jalen Carter did not get suspended.
Yep.
He got fined 52K.
And
So
I
his
and I and I
well,
and I, and I do want to say this. All bias aside, I think he should have got suspended. All
mhm.
bias aside, I think they should have gave him at least one more game. I think it'd have been excessive if it would have been two, but I think they should have gave him another game because that was crazy.
Yeah, what
That
they
was
saying is,
so crazy, bro.
yeah, in the beginning, what they saying is because he saw the whole game,
That was the one game
it was a
suspension.
suspension. But it ain't the same. He did the same preparation. He did all that. I feel like you gotta just suspend him for a game. So
Yeah.
now people are like, oh, as long as I do it early in the game, I'm good.
Right,
but
right.
I am excited to see y'all defense with him though. I
Mm-hmm.
want to see it. I want to see will y'all look the same as last year. Does he make that big of a difference in y'all defense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I am curious to see, especially with this new revamped offensive line the Chiefs got. That was actually getting problems by the Chargers early in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing, man. The Chiefs don't have Rasheed Rice already. Xavier Worthy got hurt on the first play, basically, on the first drive, basically. Like he got hurt. So like the whole game plan changed after that. It's like, dang, like what we do now? Now we throwing a Hollywood Brown who had, I think he had 2 drops. I mean, like the man was can't catch. Now he did have 10 catches though. I gotta say he can't catch. So when we made our picks, I don't think Rasheed Rice got suspended yet. I think we made our picks. Hollywood Brown was there too. So I had y'all losing this game. But there is a high chance y'all win this game because they're just shorthanded on the receiving end of the ball. Like you saw Mahomes trying to play hero ball the whole game. And don't get me wrong, like early in the game, it was like 3 and out, 3 and out. They couldn't move, they couldn't do nothing. And the Chargers were just like, pew, pew, pew. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
God, dang, it's about to be a blowout. That's what I was thinking early in the game. But then the defense settled down and Mahomes started working his magic.
Yeah.
Mahomes towards like the middle of the game was looking like the old Mahomes.
He
I'm not gonna
was.
lie. I was watching that thing like, oh, Mahomes, oh. Then he ran over
That was
the
crazy.
DB. I
That was
was
crazy.
like this dude is going crazy right now. Now he then like early in the game he did have some bad passes, overthrows to Thornton and stuff like that, But I think them being y'all just with Jalen Carter coming back, y'all just better. It is way more talented than them. I think Mahomes needs his guys. So I am leaning. We're gonna get to the spread, you know what I mean, all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But I am leaning more towards y'all at the injuries they had piled up with the receiving side of the ball. So that's that right there. But I mean, I get it though. I get how you feel. You know what I mean with Jalen Hurts. That's what how you mentioned last episode. When you win the championship, there's a different type of swagger you walk with, especially a type of guy like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has the right mindset. Now, does he have the best talent? I mean, probably not. You know what I mean? Did he throw for 233 yards, 68 rushing yards? He did not. You know what I mean? I was like, I was thinking as you were talking.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a week by week comparison between Hurts and JD5 with the MVP run. Maybe we should do
Mm-hmm.
that. That'd be interesting. I,
That'll be
I, I
fun.
don't know how we're gonna do it, but or maybe I'll just bring it up on my segment. I don't know. I'm just hey, let's
Check
keep the
this out.
score.
This how one play. This how the other play.
I'm keeping score. It's the total stats and it's the record. We keep the score. But anyways, but that's what happens when you have that mindset and you win. You take it to a different level. It's there. There's like we talk about Denver all the time. It's hard to beat them now because
Mm-hmm.
they champions.
Yeah.
The Warriors. It's hard to beat them. Look at the Chiefs. You just mentioned they just squeeze our games because they champions, bro. Like You know what teams like I think will go crazy if they went the Ravens. All the
Oh
mistakes
man.
they make, if they finally win and get over the hump, all those little mistakes they normally make ain't happening no more. They gonna
Yeah.
find a way to win. That's what winning does to you because you now have an expectation to win. That's where
Yep.
the Eagles are right now. Now, at the same time, you know what I mean? I see this comment. My man probably would have had only 4 completions if he was thinking and ducking too. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to care. I ain't trying to do it, bro. But don't try to kill my man, all right?
It was an average of 6.6. I mean, that's not terrible. You know what I'm saying? That ain't terrible.
Jared Goff was 5 point something. I mean, a little bit better than Jared Goff. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know where my man was at, so I can't talk. Maybe it was something low like that.
I'd
I
have
don't
to
know.
pull it up. I'd have to pull it up. Matter of fact, I do. Hold on. I got it right here. I got it right here. It probably it may have been more. Let's see.
8.4, 8.5.
7.8.
Oh,
7.8. So you got it. You got it.
I know, and threw more passes. No, you throw more passes, you might get a little average. But you know, but anyways, he had less completions too. But anyways, but yeah, that the mindset that he has. So I respect that. I respect that analysis, and I think it's true. But what I worry about with y'all is around him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
come on, man, AJ Brown. Come on, bro. Like you know how AJ Brown is, and
Yeah,
Smitty on the low too.
he
Smitty
is.
not gonna be outgoing. But on the low, I know he's shoving like, hey, bro, I'm a
Yeah,
Heisman Trophy winner. Like I got the Heisman Trophy. I got the national championship ring or trophy. I'm a winner now. And as a receiver, bro, nobody cares about how many times you win. They
yeah.
care about your numbers.
That's
He
true.
got his ring. That's cool. Now he gotta get his. Now he see. Now the good thing that happened this week, Jamar didn't go off. The
Yeah.
good thing about this week, Jettis didn't go off. He had a good game. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't go off. That's what's good. What happened
Terry
with y'all?
didn't go off.
Terry didn't go
A
off,
lot of the
but
top guys didn't go crazy.
they didn't. But
Mm-hmm.
one reception though, that can't happen. Like my thing is, can y'all just throw him a screen? Like they do
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Do something. Yeah,
I feel like at the end of the game, that's what y'all did. Y'all just drew up something to get him the ball, and now everybody made a big deal out of it. But he made the play when it mattered. I'm like, bro, I got like 4 yards. Like, chill, y'all. Like, y'all sorry tonight. Like the man had a game winning first down or something. Like, relax, y'all. You know. So, but if I'm you, I would feel that way too. And I'm like I said, I'm leaning towards y'all winning this game because y'all
yeah,
just a
man.
better team at this moment.
Yeah, man. When I go back, like I said, when I watch the game, I just look at the game like, man, like I know we're a much better team than how we played, given how, because like when I go back and I look at the all 22s from the game, man, they was like this is why prime example last night, JJ McCarthy. People talking about how Janice ain't touched the ball all game. He ain't getting no targets. Da 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 da. And then you go force feed the guy, and it's a pick that going the other way. Like when I go back and I watch the all 22s, there are moments where I'm like, okay, we probably could have forced it to AJ Brown right there. But bro, he was getting doubled. He was getting bracketed. He had one guy in front of him. You know, AJ liked to run them slants. He had
No,
one
they were
guy.
on that.
Bro, they was right there.
They was on
And,
that.
and,
Yeah,
and, and
I
it,
saw
ain't, it
that.
ain't like Hurts saying, look, Hurts looked. And it's like, bro, soon as he got to that route, they right there
Yeah,
sitting on it. So it's
I
like
saw that.
they was on it. So I think it's on Hurts to trust it a little bit more, but it's also on the offensive coordinator to scheme a little bit better. And he's new, so I'm expecting a few of those bumps early on. He's a new offensive coordinator. I'm expecting him to scheme a little bit better, get guys open, get guys some different looks so that they can get the football. But what AJ got to realize, what Smitty got to realize, bro, is even last year they had a low target count. Had they stayed healthy all season, they'd have got the numbers they got the year before,
Especially AJ.
especially AJ. Like y'all have still racked up, AJ still would have racked up 1,300, 1,400 yards. You know what I mean? Smitty would have got 1,000 yards, but Smitty missed what two games. AJ missed like 4 games. So it's like
I,
y'all still will get, if not the same exact, real close to what y'all numbers were. And I think it's the same thing this year because, bro, this ain't gonna be the only game Saquon get bottled up. They bottled Saquon up. So we're not gonna have no choice but to throw the ball, and we're not just gonna keep on throwing the ball to Goddard and to Dotson. I like what I see out of Dotson too. We're not just gonna keep on throwing the ball to them. Now, the last thing I want to say before we move on to the pickups, I want to talk about the defense for a hot second. I'm gonna be honest. I got a lot. I love Quinyon Mitchell. I love Cooper DeJean. I've said this behind the scenes. I'm gonna say it publicly now. I'm slightly nervous about both of them this year. Now we talk about sophomore slumps for quarterbacks. But sometimes, other players in different positions don't quite look the same as they did their rookie year because there's also tape out on them as well. I wanted Quinyon checking CD in the second half, and for the most part, he did. On a lot of them drops CD had, Quinyon was in coverage, and CD was open. He just dropped the ball. On that last play, he blew right by Cooper DeJean in the slot.
Oh yeah,
He just
yeah,
dropped the ball.
yeah.
So, and then don't even get me started on Adoree Jackson. I expect the defensive line to come along. Obviously, Jalen Carter will be back. So I think that defensive line is gonna come along. Guys like Jalen Hunt and Nolan Smith. I feel like the defensive line is gonna be fine. We just signed Zadarius Smith. So the defensive line, I think, is gonna be fine. I love what I see out of my linebackers. Zach Bond and Campbell. Them guys look good. But I'm slightly concerned about the secondary, and I really need Howie to address that CB2 position. I really want him to go and get Gilmore. I don't think he will, but I think that we're 1 year. I think it's a little too early, and I know they both finished top 60. I think it's a little too early to try to just make them the staples of the secondary. Get you one more veteran in the secondary that can really cover, that could be a mentor just for 1 more year, and then let's pass the reins to Cooper DeJean and to Quinyon Mitchell. People understate the role that Slay had in that defense last year. Slay was big. He was huge.
And CJ.
He was huge. And CJ. Neither one of them guys there anymore. We got a young guy in Sidney Brown back there now that is injury prone, if we're being honest. And then when he's not out there, we got a rookie, Andrew Makuba back there at safety. And then you got Quinyon, Coop, who again I think they'll be fine, but I think they need a little bit more help. And freaking Adoree Jackson. Maybe hopefully we get Denzel Ward. I just don't see a world where that happens because
he has injury issues too.
He
soft
does.
tissue issues a lot.
You know what I mean? So I think we'll be fine because I think Uno gonna have a great year. I just think he gonna have a great year, just like getting it done. But I'm a realist. I have some concerns. I don't lead that game like we perfect. I lead that game like Hurts, that's my dog. But the rest of us, okay, like we got some work to do. So, but I got us beating the Chiefs, man. We gonna get the Chiefs up out of here.
I gotta be honest. I don't really have concerns. We play the Giants though, so
I feel that.
We'll see after Thursday.
I like what I saw to Amos.
Yeah, he had a rough start, but then he picked it up after that. He picked it up, so we'll see. Oh yeah, Noah Ignominy. I don't know his name. I always mess his name up. Number 6, Noah Ignominy.
Oh, okay.
I can't. We need. He's our new St. Juice.
Yeah.
All right.